What's up, YouTube? This is me, Asian Dave, aka Fanatical for Jesus. Alright, I'm here because, I mean, I'm pretty sure you all already know. I made it, I got really manic, and I made a video that was talking craziness. And I apologize for that. I just want to apologize to everybody that had to see that craziness. I'm sorry that you had to witness that. I honestly, I got really manic that day, and I did a bunch of crap that I honestly don't know. I don't remember doing. The only things I know that I did was the stuff Joe told me. My friend Joe told me. But anyways, I, I did end up checking myself into the hospital. I was at the Cedar Springs. Well, shoot, I wasn't. Okay, anyways, yeah, I was at Cedar Springs Hospital, and I checked myself in, and I was there for pretty much about a week. Yeah, about a week and a day. And I liked it there. I got the help that I needed. The doctor was nice. The doctor was helpful, and I'm on the right medication. For those of you that, if you're wondering what medication I'm on, the medication I'm on is Lamictal, Seroquel, and Neurontin. Neurontin's a mood stabilizer, so is Lamictal. But right now, the Lamictal is on such a low dosage that it's not even therapeutic yet from what the doctor says. So I have to go to follow-up care to have it increased more. Because the thing with Lamictal is, if you increase it too quickly, then it could cause you to have rashes. So that's why he did that. And then the Seroquel actually could be an antipsychotic or a mood stabilizer. It's used for both. Um, I take that at nighttime, so because it puts me to sleep. Yeah, it's the mental hospital experience. Like, I don't know how to really explain it. I don't know. It's strict. But I mean, you do get the help you do get the help that you need. You really do. And I can't really say anything bad about the mental hospital experience. The only thing I don't like is once you're stable, like after you get stable on your medication and everything, yeah, and you're still there because they want to make sure you remain that way. They want to, because they can't just release you right away because they think you're stable. Then you go out blow your brains out because then that's a liability on them. But once you're stable, like, it's really hard being there because everything there is tedious. It's the same thing all the time. And it's just boring. You get bored out of your mind really quick. That's why whenever I go to the mental hospital, I always bring books with me because I already know what to expect. So I make sure I bring some books with me, my Bible with me. And that way, I have something to do in between groups and meals and stuff. Because that's pretty much all you do all day is groups, meals, and that's pretty much it. Like, some of the groups are actually pretty fun though. I one of the groups that I had, we the therapist, she passed around papers and we had to just write one thing on there that we just want everybody to discuss, and it had to be therapeutic. Just any topic though, any topic that you wanted, that was therapeutic. Any topic you write on there, and the group would discuss it. And so we did that. She put it in the bowl, and the first one she pulled out, the question was, "How do I get out of this shitty place?" But yeah, so you get random stuff like that, or another group, we were talking about stressors and coping skills and things that you do to relieve stress. And we were going around the room. People were discussing about what they do to relieve stress. And they were going around, and some people said listen to music. Some people said take a shower. Some people said reading. Some people said just whatever. And then all of a sudden, one guy, she got to the one guy, and he said masturbation. Yeah, it's the stuff like that. Like, and then everybody started laughing because it was like, yeah. But what was another? Oh, there was one cool thing. In one of the groups, therapist was telling us about when she was working on the adolescent side. She was talking to this 14-year-old kid, and he said, hey, like he said, what he likes to do to relieve stress is make sandwiches. And she was like, oh, that's interesting. And she decided to ask him more about that because she was thinking maybe he was a foreigner, like adopted from another country. So she wanted to know what kind of sandwiches. And he just started saying, oh, I don't know, grilled cheese, salami sandwiches, turkey sandwiches, stuff like that. And she was like, oh. And like, and he said, and the thing about it, he said he doesn't eat the sandwiches. He just makes them. He just likes to make sandwiches, and it calms him down when he's stressed. And like later on, like when she was like the kid was discharged, and later on she ran into him at a Walmart, and the kid ran up to her because he recognized her, and he said, "Hey, guess what? The coolest thing happened." And she said, "What?" It's like, so you know how I like to make sandwiches when I get stressed, right? So one day I was making sandwiches, and I realized I had way too many. I just made way too many sandwiches. So I called one of my friends over, and I knew he likes to eat sandwiches, so I gave him some sandwiches. And then we decided to get together, and we decided I would make we would make sandwiches, and we'll go around the city and just give them to homeless people. So now, because of this boy that likes to make sandwiches when he gets stressed, now he's making sandwiches when he gets stressed, or making sandwiches, and he's just passing out sandwiches all over the city to homeless people. I think that's actually really cool. That's a good that's really cool. I honestly I like that. But I think that's a smart kid, honestly. But yeah, so I had like, so I mean, there was some fun times in the hospital. And then what was funny, Cedar Springs is actually the first hospital I've ever seen that actually gave people smoke breaks. I've never seen that in like most hospitals. Every other hospital I've been in, they don't give you smoke breaks. If you're a smoker, they'll give you the gum and they'll give you the patch, or the patch, I should say, not both. But they never let people go outside for smoke breaks, so I thought that was pretty cool. Um, yeah, I mean, so it wasn't all bad, but there were times where, like, it was just redundant as hell. Like, when I was stable, like, I just wanted to leave because I felt like pounding my head into the wall was more productive. But now that I'm out, I feel a lot better. Like, I'm taking my meds, and at the right times, I feel like my moods are more stable, I'm more calm. I'm not depressed. I'm not manic. I'm just kind of like chill, pretty much. I feel like more like myself now. Like my brain is actually doing well right now, and I just hope that it stays like that. My worry, the only thing I don't like is when your body gets used to the medication and then it doesn't work or it's not as effective anymore, and then you have to have like a medication increase and like all that jazz. I just don't like that. Like that worries me. But I don't know. Like what else? I don't really have anything else to say. But again, I do apologize that you guys had to see that crazy video of me out of my mind. And actually, I was debating in my head whether or not I wanted to delete that video. But then I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I should keep the video up. That way, because I want to be as transparent as possible in my YouTube videos from now on. That's what I'm trying to go for. Because before, I was kind of hiding behind a facade, so people didn't really get to know the real me. But now, I want to I don't know, I just want to be more transparent. I don't want to hide anything from you guys anymore, from anybody. So, I think I'm going to keep that up just so people can see like all different sides, and you guys can see me at my manic side. You guys will see me depressed. You guys will see me just chill. Like, that's how I think it should be. Like, because so many people out there these days, there's so many fake people out there these days. And it's just like, it's just become the norm nowadays for people to be fake. And I hate fake people. I really do, with a passion. If you're fake, I hate you. I really do. Because I don't understand why you gotta be fake. I think people should just be real with one another. Tell people like it is and be honest. Like, that's how I feel about it. So that's what I'm gonna go for. And from now on my YouTube videos, I'm gonna be as transparent as possible, and you guys can see everything about me. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm gonna go for. And maybe, hopefully, then you guys, like, hopefully, like, because what I want to go for is I want to raise more awareness of, like, mental illness. And I just want to show people that I want to break the taboo of mental illness, pretty much, because it's a taboo. People are afraid to talk about mental illness. People are afraid of people who have mental illness. And I just want to let you know that we're people too. We're human beings. We have feelings. We're real people. We have real struggles. And we deserve to be treated good. Anyways, I just want to say, like, that's all I have to say. So have a good night. You please subscribe. Yeah. Please subscribe below, rate, comment, and deuces.